Grand Rising, everyone. I hope you're doing fantabulous today. Please continue. Well, I don't even want to beg. I just want to thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for continuing to check in with me. Thank you for your patience. I am not one of these extroverted people that loves being in the camera. I'm being led to say things. It's not easy. You know, I am busy. I'm in school. I'm in work. I've got all sorts of stuff going on in my personal life. But I'm also trying to move past the fear of doing this. And so thank you. I enjoy sharing with you guys, and I'm so grateful. I really am that you're here. So thank you. So I'm going to today share something that was channeled to me in the middle of the night, a few days back, a few mornings back, like, you know, in the middle of the night when you'd rather be sleeping. These things sometimes come to me. So when I'm looking down, it's because I'm looking in my little journal book here, where I have lots of interesting captures. And so here we go. And the name of this is, and I'm probably going to talk through it too, but when I get channels like this, I like to write down as much as I can, so that if I get nervous, which I still do, you know, from time to time, it reminds me of what I need to say. And so I want to, before I even get started on this, I want to start this off by saying, I work with a lot of children. I've worked with a lot of children for some time now. There was a time when I thought I was going to just be a straight out educator, and I was going to go ahead and get my master's and my PhD in childhood education, because I love working with children. I love the fact that they still have the lights on. Most of their lights have not been dimmed. And so there's still hope in them. And I love seeing the genius. You know, when there's no fear, you can teach a kindergartner, to be a math ninja and learn double-digit math. And I love seeing the light bulb go on with kids when they finally understand the patterns of math, and not to be afraid and know that the rules never change. Kind of like with the rest of our existence here. We have a lot of fears in our world here. And really the fear is just that we don't understand it. And there's nothing to fear. There really is nothing to fear. There are rules. These rules never change. The laws of physics never change. And as long as we remember that and we act in love, we'll see miracles abound in our lives. And so here I go. I'm going to start to read this channeling that I had. I guess it was maybe a week ago, but here we are. The importance of seeing and viewing our children as our evolution. There's so much egotistical control on our planet right now. We are in danger of losing our human future and evolution to slavery. Not necessarily the slavery vision we connect with from the past, but a new kind of slavery we won't be able to defend ourselves or our children from. There's a lot of energy being used for the basis of control, in particular, control in form of conformity. Those in control are utilizing precious energy solely to be in the control of others for their own gain, often for lower level hedonistic greed, with no thought of what is best for the evolution and it was 2:30 in the morning. So let me start that over. This control is, you know, this energy that they're stealing from everybody. is being used for hedonistic greed. You can look in the news and see that in many forms right now, right? And there's no thought to our evolution. There is none. And it's really interesting to me, I might say even further, that a lot of these people consider themselves above the masses. And they're just as zombie-like and thick-brained as anybody could possibly be. But they see themselves above the masses. And don't have any control beyond what a shark might have. That kind of brain. You know, I don't want to say a bird brain. I've seen some smart birds. You know. Anyway, I could get more graphic. I don't want to. We all know the behavior that disgusts the majority of us. And those who are cross-watching, who, you know, plan to put a hex on me or whatever they want because they don't like what I'm saying. Bless you. I hope you survive what you've already done, because the boomerang effect will always send it back to you. I don't have to do anything to you. All I have to do is vibrate higher, and that's a really easy thing to do. Now, back to this. My apologies, everyone. Those in control are utilizing precious energy. And mind you, everything is energy. Everything is energy. I have talked about this in some of my other videos, and please feel free to check them out. Solely to be in control of others for their own gain, often for lower level hedonistic gain, hedonistic greed, with no thought of what is best for the evolution or forward movement of the human race. It is the equivalent of dumbing down and projecting ideas based on backward thinking fear tactics for temporarily material gain. As the human population is being pushed into a mindless conformity, we, the human population, are being placed in a cycle of regression that will push even the ones who believe they are being crafty in their leadership and control tactics, and the offspring that they pretend to be preparing the world for, into the same cycle of slavery. That is all for now. Your cell phone is your jail cell. That is how it ended. And, you know, the thing about our children, they are affected by that jail cell no more than ever. But there are other things. There's the misunderstanding of autistic children, children in the spectrum. They are completely, most of them, misunderstood. And nobody with control. In fact, I dare say funding is being taken away from the attempt to understand these children. The dangers of programming through addictive technology, we already know that's happening. We know that there are some people who are trying to use technology for good, but we also know, I can tell you, a lot of children, they're addicted to games, they're addicted to low-level activities on technology. We need to find our way back. And the only way back is through our imagination, our creativity, our communication. Our communication with the Creator, our communication with each other, without the use of this technology. If you consider everything that we're using today that's making our lives easier, it had to be created through imagination. Imagination is our connection with the Creator. Imagination is how, and we are I don't like to use the word download. The messages that we get from our ancestors, the messages that we get from our spirit guides, from the Most High, those things, they can't be heard when we're completely controlled by technology. And I'll end it there because I have to go to work. But thank you so much again. I'm really, really appreciative. I am becoming, well, you can see once I get past all the fear weirdness, I do like to share what I have to say, and I hope you'll return. And please like the videos if you like them, this one and the others, and please subscribe if you haven't yet. And I am affirming that today is going to be a fantastic, fabulous, fantabulous day for you, and I wish you well. Peace to you and the multiverse. God bless.